stretch this side. And do the other side. And stretching down to our toes. And stretching to our back. And roll your shoulder backwards. And forwards. And head to first side. Second side. And breathing in. Here we go. And breathing out. And in. Out. One more time. Very nice job. Alright, now I got a ball here. If the ball goes up, our voice goes up. If it goes down, our voice goes down. Here we go. Woo! 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 Whoop! Whoop! Woo! Boom, boom. Alright. Great job warming up for the voices. Let's do a couple of things to warm up our ears. Here we go. Alright, boys and girls, let's see if we can get some of our ears warmed up. Here we go. Remember that when I sing Hello, Mr. Weed, Hello, boys and girls, you are going to sing back Hello, Mr. Weed. Here we go. Hello, boys and girls. 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 Very nice job. Let's move to the next part of our lesson.
All right, will you help me review our Ghost of Tom round that we started last time? 1, 2, here we go. Have you seen the ghost of Tom? Long white bones with the flesh all gone. Ooh, wouldn't it be chilly with no skin on? Have you seen the ghost of Tom? Long white bones with the flesh all gone. Ooh, wouldn't it be chilly with no skin on? Okay, so now that we've had a chance to review how the round goes, there are actually 4 parts. You could start on 4 of the different, you could start in each. It's actually a 4-part round, so we're going to try that. And what you're going to see are going to be 4 of me, and I'm going to number the boxes 1, 2, 3, and 4. We'll do it several times. I want you to try starting with a different person each time, a different one of me every single time. See if you can do it, because it can be challenging to start in different places. One thing that will really help you, doing the motions, because it keeps you on track. So even if you feel like they're silly, give it a try, because I promise it really does help you to stay on track and with your part of the song. All right, ready? I can't wait. Let's go. 1, 2, here we go. Have you seen the ghost of Tom? Long white bones with the flesh all gone. Long white bones with the flesh all gone. Wouldn't it be chilly with no skin on? Have you seen the flesh all gone? Long white bones with the flesh all gone. Wouldn't it be chilly with no skin on? Wouldn't it be chilly with no skin on? Wouldn't it be chilly with no flesh all gone? Wouldn't it be chilly with no skin on? Wouldn't it be chilly with no skin on? One, two, here we go. Have you seen the ghost of Tom? Long white bones with the flesh all gone. Long white bones with the flesh all gone. Wouldn't it be chilly with no skin on? Have you seen the flesh all gone? Long white bones with the flesh all gone. Wouldn't it be chilly with no flesh all gone? Wouldn't it be chilly with no skin on? Wouldn't it be chilly with no flesh all gone? Wouldn't it be chilly with no skin on? Wouldn't it be chilly with no skin on? We started learning a folk dance from the Torres Strait Islands called Cesarie, and it's a really fun dance. If you've ever seen Maori or Aboriginal dances before, it definitely fits in with the things that I've seen from those dances. So hopefully you remember how it goes. If not, quick review. We go stomp, clap, both, elbow. And then we just repeat it over here. So you can't sit down for this one. You've got to be up. Elbow, elbow, clap, clap, up, elbow, elbow. Arms around and tap, tap. Good. Just like that. Okay. So you remember how it goes? Well, stand up, make sure you're ready to move with me, and let's try Cesarie again.
Yeah. So we're going to practice reading this song on the musical staff. Our very first note is do. So we have 4 do's in a row. We're going to skip up to this note. What would this be? Yes, if you said me, you're correct. So if we start on do, here we go to me, would be there. We have 4 me's in a row. And then we skip up to the next note, which would be what? So good, 4 so's in a row. And then we skip back down from so to me. Good. And then we're back to what our starting note was. Do you remember what that was? Do, good, 4 of those. Jump up to, yes, me's. And then this is our new note, which is re, re, do. Great. So let's go to the start and try it with our rhythm and our solfege syllables all together. 1, 2, here we go. Do, 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 me, 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 me. So, 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 me. Do, 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 me, 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 me. Re, re, do. Great job. I know maybe the rhythm could have thrown us off a little bit, so we're going to try it all again so you get another chance at it. 1, 2, here we go. Do, 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 me, 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 me. So, 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 me. Do, 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 me, 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 me. Re, re, do. Very good. Do you recognize this song? Can you figure out what it's from? Yeah, exactly. Very good. This is from Chattanooga. You are correct. It's the very first and second lines from Chattanooga. Let's try singing it with the words to the song now, but let's watch as the notes go by so we can see how they match up with what we are singing. 1, 2, ready, go. Chattanooga, 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 choo-choo. Chattanooga, Chattanooga, choo-choo train. Yeah, very good. Now, yes, we sang it much more slowly than normal, but that was so you could follow along with the notes and see how it goes. And at the end, we have our re, re, do, our new notes, and now you know how that fits into your voice. Very nice job singing along. Now, join me as we do our body percussion activity one last time.
Nice job helping to read the melody for Chattanooga. That's awesome. You were able to read the notation for your song. So really good job helping to figure all of that out and to do that. Now, our last time, I know we've worked on this body percussion on Chattanooga twice before. This is our last chance to get to do it. Challenge our memories and our thinking voices and see if we can take out the correct rhythm patterns as we're saying and singing stuff. So, be ready. Let's try Chattanooga. 1, 2, here we go. Chattanooga, 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 choo-choo. Chattanooga, Chattanooga, choo-choo train. Chattanooga, 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 choo-choo. Chattanooga, Chattanooga, choo-choo train. Oh, that Chattanooga choo-choo. Oh, that choo-choo train. Oh, that Chattanooga choo-choo. Oh, that choo-choo train. Awesome. What are we taking out first? Train and choo-choo. Okay. No choo-choo, no train. Everything else we get to sing and do. Here we go. Chattanooga, Chattanooga, Chattanooga. Chattanooga, Chattanooga. Chattanooga, Chattanooga, Chattanooga. Chattanooga, Chattanooga. Oh, that Chattanooga. Oh, that. Oh, that Chattanooga. Oh, that. Either I'm getting better at that or it was just too easy. That one wasn't so bad. So let's take out the other things. Let's take out Chattanooga and oh, that. 1, 2, here we go. Choo-choo, choo-choo train. Choo-choo, choo-choo train. choo-choo, choo-choo train. Choo-choo, choo-choo train. All right, still not so bad. Maybe we're just getting really, really good at this. Let's take out everything except for the Chattanoogas. The only thing we're gonna sing are the Chattanoogas. 1, 2, here we go. Chattanooga, Chattanooga, Chattanooga. Chattanooga, Chattanooga. Chattanooga, Chattanooga, Chattanooga. Chattanooga, Chattanooga. 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 Ooh, good work, good work. Let's take out everything except for train. Okay? Sing nothing but train. 1, 2, here we go. Train. 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 Good work, good work. So last time through, let's take out just the choo-choos and the oh that's. So take out choo-choo and oh that. 1, 2, here we go. Chattanooga, Chattanooga, Chattanooga. Chattanooga, Chattanooga. Train. Chattanooga, Chattanooga, Chattanooga. Chattanooga, Chattanooga. Train. Chattanooga. Train. Chattanooga. Oh. Choo-choo train. I think I butchered the end. That one was really hard. Can we do that again for me? 1, 2, here we go. Chattanooga, Chattanooga, Chattanooga. Chattanooga, Chattanooga. Train. Chattanooga, Chattanooga, Chattanooga. Chattanooga, Chattanooga. Train. Chattanooga. Train. Chattanooga. Train. Ooh, that's the hardest version for me, I think. It really challenges me. Well, great job. Thanks for working on Chattanooga with me. I had a really fun time with it. It's a really fun song, and I'm really impressed that now you can read the pitches and the rhythms.
This is our last class to talk about George Frederick Handel, this wonderful composer that we've been studying. So let's review just a little bit about him today. He was born in 1685. That was during the Baroque period when music was very elaborate, highly ornamented, and embellished. It sounded real fancy, just like this organ is fancy in this picture through its architecture. So Handel was born in Germany, and he learned to play the harpsichord, the violin, and the pipe organ. Remember, his dad didn't want him to become a musician. He wanted him to become a lawyer. But Handel's mom was a little more supportive and helped him to learn some instruments. Handel moved to Italy for a time, and his operas were very popular. Remember what an opera is? An opera is a story that is all sung, like a play that's all sung. There's fancy, elaborate costumes and staging and set designs. And Handel was very good at writing operas and put a lot of time and money into composing operas. He moved to England in 1712 and loved it so much there he became a citizen in 1727. And if you remember last week, we listened to a song that was written for King George II's coronation for when he became crowned king. So even the royalty of England really respected Handel and his music. While he was in England, Handel composed an oratorio called Messiah. An oratorio is sort of like an opera in that it is a play that is all sung. However, there is no costuming, there is no scenery, and no action to tell the story. The singers simply stand and sing the entire story. Now, Messiah contains solos where just one person sings, duets with 2 people singing, trios with 3 people singing, and huge, large choral numbers where there are even 2 sets of choirs singing at one time. So this is a really complicated, long, and big piece of music that Handel wrote. He wrote it in just 24 days. It said that he worked day and night, and people would bring him food, and it would just be sitting there the next morning because he couldn't even stop to eat. He was working so hard. So this oratorio, Messiah, that he composed in 1741 was first performed in Dublin, Ireland in 1742. It was so popular right away. And there were many performances following that first one in a bunch of different cities around Europe. Today, we're going to listen to the Hallelujah Chorus from Handel's Messiah. It is a very popular piece of music, and as soon as you hear it, I know you're going to recognize it. As we listen, we're going to follow along with this listening map. They're going to be highlighting which section is performing as we go along. You'll see there are different colors and blocks and words down here. They correspond to what's happening up here. So if you see a blue section, you'll hear those voices singing hallelujah. If you see red spots, you would see those groups singing for the Lord God omnipotent reigneth. So if you follow along in each of these sections, you'll see how Handel very complexly layered all of these different parts and different words. It makes it kind of hard to understand if you don't see the words in front of you. So that's why we're going to follow along with this listening map and see how it all goes.
So today, girls, we're going to work on our pumpkin, our Pass the Pumpkin song again. But this time it's going to be a little bit different, but our game is kind of played the same way. So let's sing our song. It goes, pass the pumpkin. Let's sing our Pass the Pumpkin song. Ready and go, pass the pumpkin round the room. Keep the beat while passing. When it stops, you take a turn. Clap it if you can. But this time, we're going to write a pattern. And then we're going to have to clap it here in a little bit. So instead of saying clap it if you can, let's see if we can say write it if you can. Here we go. Ready and go, pass the pumpkin round the room. Keep the beat while passing. When it stops, you take a turn. Write it if you can. So this time we're going to click on the arrow just like we did last time in present mode. So I'm going to choose to start right here this time. And I'm going to create my pattern. Ready and go, pass the pumpkin round the room. Keep the beat while passing. When it stops, you take a turn. Clap it if you can. Oh, I gotta click on this pumpkin just like last time. But instead of it being a pattern, we're going to have a rhythm that we have to write. So here is the first rhythm we're going to write. So now it says click the arrow and write this rhythm on the next unfilled beat. So I'm going to click the arrow, and I'm going to drag this one up here. But to do that, I have to go out of present mode. So I'm going to take that one, and I'm going to drag it up. So there it is. Then I'm going to go back to present mode. I'm going to click the return button, the reset button. I'm going to choose a different place to start. Ready and go. Ready and go. Pass the pumpkin round the room. Keep the beat while passing. When it stops, you take a turn. Write it if you can. So I see that I'm right here this time, and I've got to click on this pumpkin. Oh, I have a rest. So I'm going to click on the arrow, and I'm going to go out of present mode, and I'm going to drag up my rest right there. All right, then I'm going to go back into present mode. Click on my reset button, and let's try here. Ready and go, pass the pumpkin round the room. Keep the beat while passing. When it stops, you take a turn. Write it if you can. All right, so I'm right here. I click on the pumpkin. Oh, I have a pair of eighth notes again. I click on the arrow. I go out of present mode. And I'm going to bring this over. And then I'm going to go back into present mode. And I'm going to reset. I'm going to choose to go right here this time. Ready and go. Pass the pumpkin round the room. Keep the beat while passing. When it stops, you take your turn. Write it if you can. And I get to this pumpkin. I click on it. Oh, I have a Takadimi this time. So I'm going to click on my arrow. I'm going to go out of present mode. I'm going to bring my Takadimi over. This is my new rhythm here. So it says, place the rhythm that was on your pumpkin on the first unfilled beat. Once you have moved your rhythm up, return to present mode and press the restart button to find out what your next rhythm will be. You will need to play at least 3 times depending on the rhythms you get. Remember, the half note gets 2 beats. For this reason, if you get a half note, you will only play 3 times. Any other rhythm will require playing 4 times. So we had to play 4 times to fill this in because I didn't have a half note. So we're going to add in this little chant right here to go with it. It goes, pumpkin, pumpkin, round and fat. Tell me what your rhythm is just like that. Toddy, toddy, takadimi would be the rhythm that I did. So we're going to do that with our Pass the Pumpkin. Here we go, ready and sing. Pass the pumpkin round the room. Keep the beat while passing. When it stops, you take your turn. And this time, we're going to say clap it if you can, because we have our rhythm that we're going to clap now. Ready and go. Pass the pumpkin round the room. Keep the beat while passing. When it stops, you take your turn. Clap it if you can. Pumpkin, pumpkin, round and fat. Tell me what your rhythm is, just like that. Toddy, toddy, tockadini. Very nice job. And then if you wanted to take those down and do another one round, you are more than welcome to do that and create your own rhythm. All right, boys and girls. So as we were working on with Myth Piles last time, we had a new sound. It was Ray. And in our song today, we have a Ray at least in one or two places. So I want to see if we can figure out where the Ray happens. So if I'm looking, I know that Do to Ray is a step up. Do going to Ray is a step up. And then Ray to me was a step up. So it should be 3 notes that are all a step apart. Do you see any that are like that? Oh, right here, I think. So right here we have our Do, Re, Mi. And then we have Do, Re, Mi. Again over here. And Do, Re, Mi. But what about this one? Is it a Re as well? Well, it's on the same line. So the note head's on the same line. So it should be the same note. So we have a Re here as well. So Do, Re, Mi, So, Re. Do, Re, Mi, So, Re. Would be that pattern right there, starting with this note. Do, Re, Mi, So, Re. Then Re, So, Mi, Do. Re, So, Mi, Do. And all these other patterns are ones that we have already done. So, Do, La, So, Do. So let's see if we can sing this song using our solfege. We're going to start on Do right here. Here we go. Ready and go. See if you can read it using your hand signs. Starting on Do. Remember that Re was like this. Mi was flat. So was a palm facing you. La was like a C laying outside. Ready and go. Do, 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 re, mi, so, re, so, mi, do. Do, 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 re, mi, so, re, so, do. La, 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 so, do. La, 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 so, do. Do, 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 re, mi, so, re, so, do. How did you do? If you need to go back and work on that, please feel free to do that. Rewind and do it as many times as you need to. Working on getting that Re in there. All right, now that we have that down, we're going to move on to the words. And I want to see if I can get myself out of this picture here. Here we go. All right, so now let's try it with the words. We have all of our words up here. It's to the same tune. We're just adding the words in. It goes, button you must wonder, wonder, wonder. Button you must wonder everywhere. Bright eyes will find you, sharp eyes will find you. Button you must wonder everywhere. All right, so now we're going to move on to the game. If you need to play that back to learn the words a little bit better, feel free to do so.
All right, so boys and girls, we have a game today that has these cups being used, and my tack here is going to be my button. So it's a blue tack right here. So I'm going to put it right here so you can all see it. Going to cover it up with the cup. Got 2 more cups. We're going to call this cup 1, cup 2, and cup 3. So at the end of Button You Must Wonder, you must be able to tell me which one the tack is under, which one the button is under. Here we go. Ready and go. Button you must wonder, wonder, wonder. Button you must wonder everywhere. Bright eyes will find you, sharp eyes will find you. Button you must wander everywhere. Which one is it under? Is it under cup 1? Nope. Cup 2? Nope. All that's left is cup 3. Absolutely right. Start. So there's my button. It's hidden now. Let's see. Can you find it this time? Ready and go. Button you must wonder, wonder, wonder. Button you must wonder everywhere. Bright eyes will find you, sharp eyes will find you. Button you must wonder everywhere. Which one is it under? Is it under cup 1? Yes, it was. As you can tell, there's nothing under cup 2 or cup 3. We have our button right here in the middle. Here we go. Ready and go. Button you must wonder, wonder, wonder. Button you must wonder everywhere. Bright eyes will find you, sharp eyes will find you. Button you must wonder everywhere. Let's see. Cup 1? Yes, it was. Nothing in cup 2 or cup 3. Alright, let's try again. Ready and go. Button you must wonder, wonder, wonder. Button you must wonder everywhere. Bright eyes will find you, sharp eyes will find you. Button you must wonder everywhere. Start this in this time. Cup 3? Nope. Cup 2? Cup 1? Yes. Straight under cup 3 this time. Ready and go. Button you must wonder, wonder, wonder. Button you must wonder everywhere. Bright eyes will find you, sharp eyes will find you. Button you must wonder everywhere. Is that on cup 1? Nope. Cup 2? No. Under cup 3? Yes. Alright. I bet this time it's going to magically disappear. Let's see. See, Mr. Weed can work his magic here. Ready and go. Button you must wonder, wonder, wonder. Button you must wonder everywhere. Bright eyes will find you, sharp eyes will find you. Button you must wonder everywhere. No, it's not there. Cup 1. Cup 2? Nope. Cup 3? No! I guess Mr. Weed will have to go hunt for that button everywhere.
Here's a quick tutorial on how to do this week's assignment. You'll click on Start New Attempt when you hit Enter the check-in, and there are just 3 main questions. The first one is a matching question where all of the symbols and pictures are down here. You're matching the symbol or picture with the actual definition or term over here. Okay, so if it says ta quarter note and you think that this is a ta quarter note, then you would drag it up here and put it into the box. And then it says ta di eighth notes. If you think this is ta di eighth notes, then you would drag it and put it and place it into that box. You will fill all the boxes. Everything is used just one time. These are not correct. Do not copy these. I'm just showing you an example of how the activity works. Once you've filled all the boxes and you've used all of these pictures, you'll click next. I'm going to go back one more time just to say, we are looking for correct answers. So I want you to do your best. Don't just rush and throw things in there. Actually look, where's the hand sign for Do? Where's the hand sign for Re? Look at these pictures and think back on what we've done and what is the actual answer. Then when you come to the second question, there's a rhythm pattern at the top. You are going to click record when you're ready. You can practice it as many times as you want. Click record, and then you're going to say and clap that rhythm for me. So I would click record, and then I would say ta, 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 if I think that's what that rhythm is. Again, I didn't give you the correct one because I want to see what you have learned so far. After you're there, you finish that, you've recorded that for me. Click on next, and then you have one more rhythm pattern to practice clapping and saying. Click record, clap and say it for me, and then you can click review. If you need to check anything, you can do that, and then just click finish for me so that you have submitted it. Okay, that's important. Make sure you click finish or submit so that the actual activity comes through for me to see. Thanks so much. Hope you have a great weekend.